Cause you'll die overseas by crip walking. Me and Capo, smart OGs, still crippin'. Stephen Hawkins. Yo! Let's go. You got 223s, 9s, Mac 10s, and flip lats and split hats. You brought your niggas with you? Cool. I bet I light skin when I cap all the G's. Fast! Holy in a suit, and I rap solidly, cause the past follows me. Fast, I killed him in sex. It's the last colony. You gon' learn something about a star. That's astrology. I got a gun so tall, that shit'll catbology.
Y'all gotta know what it is.
So
I'm late.
you about to find it. This week has been very interesting in battle rap. Okay, and the other day we had a statement that was posted.
Oh, okay. That's
by URL TV stating Norbes is no longer with the URL.
Yeah, shit. That shit was crazy.
I wanna say what I'm gonna say what I gotta say, and then I want y'all to tell me how y'all feel.
Let's go.
I do want to say Norbes he has done a lot for this culture. A lot. But that does not excuse his fuckboy shit that he has done throughout the years. And for me, I already knew there was division because Norb has been out of the away from the rest of the URL staff for years, about 3. He does own the Born Legacy. They let him do what he has to do with Born Legacy. He don't have nothing else to do with anything else. He gets all his money from a football player he got that sponsored him for those battles. He gives all the footage to URL. There's really no business or communication with them for real. So I already seen some of this shit coming already. I didn't expect it to come out because the way they've been playing it for a few years now. They should have did this years ago. But they allowed it to keep on happening. And for a person to be with the top brand to be out here on some weirdo shit majority of the time is crazy because the rest of them niggas don't move like that. And that, for me, it makes people second guess a lot of things and look at everybody differently. So I don't know what he's gonna do from now on, but am I gonna follow and see what he does? Not really. I'm sure I'll see it on Twitter somewhere. You know what I mean? He fucked up the PGs in Kansas City 3 years ago. You know what I mean? So like he's done some dirty, shiesty shit. Money wise, he's taking money from people. He's told people, hey, I need a sponsor to this. He'll take the money and never do anything, give them anything for it. There's been a lot of shit. There's battle rappers he owed money to. There's a lot. So it's about that time for him to part ways from URL. So how do y'all feel? I'm start with Diablo.
I mean, you can let me go or whatever if I don't fuck shit, but like, bro, why you releasing the whole statement about it? Like, we can just do this quietly, my nigga.
So they should have said nothing to nobody? Which is weird. Hold on. Which is weird because they really don't come out and tell you anything, especially things that we want to hear from the URL to
So
address.
we don't
They
even know
don't.
what the fuck the Crucible is, but we know Norbs got fired. I don't give a fuck about his fucking status of his employment status. Tell me something important to me. Norb's job description is not. Fuck y'all statement.
That's how you felt when you seen that?
My auditioning. What the fuck happens next? Like, what is it? Is it a tournament? Are y'all gonna randomly match up with people? Like, what's going on? So, yeah.
Bronx.
Nah, I definitely feel what you're saying, Delvin. But you're more as coming from a battle rapper standpoint. So
Right.
like as a fan, me being a fan, like this whole Norb situation, you know, it was bound to happen. You know, me and Kappa, we spoke to, you know, inside sources who told us that months ago that people wasn't really rocking with Norbs on the URL like that. You know, prior things that he been doing, you know, consistently, bad business, making the brand look bad. So it was bound to happen that Norbs get the fuck up out of the URL situation. I just don't like that now try to make a whole video and talk about what's up KOTD and I respect RBE. You feel me? That's why he got body bagged in a blog, because it's like,
We'll get to that.
You can't disrespect. I know it's business, but you can't disrespect the other company. You feel me? And then expect that you get fired, that the company will openly let you have discussions with them, or they respond to your little apology or whatever that was. I don't know what the video was. I don't think it was necessary for Norbs to make a video. You feel me? He disrespected the bloggers, and now look, your best option is to be a blogger. Because it's like Norbs is gonna jump ship and be with a league for what? You feel me? It's just like, you know, you.
Hold up.
What's good, Cap? What's good?
Because you said blogger, him becoming a blogger. Let me say this to Norbs. Norbs, you don't like bloggers, but you wanted to become a blogger.
He is a blogger.
He wasn't a blogger before.
In fact,
He don't like bloggers, but he became a blogger. Kados.
All right, y'all know my long-winded ass. I'm gonna try to keep this shit. I did a video on my channel, man, right? And I entitled it, I'm going somewhere with this, but I entitled it, "Is This All URL Fault?" Right?
Yeah.
Question mark. And you saw it, Capo?
Yeah.
So I came from a different perspective than others is coming from. Let me start this by saying this, though. I think they made the right decision. They made the absolutely right decision. But my question to URL was, why now? Like, why? Like, anybody here, we all had jobs before, right? So usually when you work for a company, right? I know URL is not your typical company. It ain't like you working at a damn Walmart or something like that. You know what I mean? But still, in a company, when somebody's fucking up, right? You get reprimanded, right? You get called into the office. So they say, "Yo, Bronx man, I need to talk to you." So heard this is going on, this and this and this. You know, that's how they be talking, you know, in fucking meetings and shit. You know, this is going on. We're going to have to reprimand you. We're going to have to give you a warning. Okay? You can't go around doing this type of so and so. Boom. So you got all that shit. Basically, what I was saying was, usually when somebody get let go or fired, you know, it'd be like warnings. And behind the scenes, we don't know what happened. We don't know if all that shit went down. But all that could have been prevented. All the twerk baby mama shit could have been prevented if this would have happened a long time ago, or he would have just been taken out of the picture, out of the view of everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like all these things could have been prevented. But when you let somebody, and maybe this was kind of like a plan. Maybe they let him do what he do because what was that bar? Who said it? Because you gotta give a nigga enough rope to hang himself. Who said that?
Hold on, what bar?
That was Dot.
That was Dot, right? You gotta give
What was
a
the
nigga
bar?
enough.
Say it again.
You gotta give a nigga enough rope to hang themselves. So I think the situation, it was a matter of time before Norbes really go way too far. Hence the twerk situation. So now that they got someone like P up in there who's like no nonsense, I don't think no one's perfect. We're not gonna hear nothing coming from P being there. We ain't gonna hear nothing about nothing. Because that dude is a very solid individual, and I know it's gonna be straight from there. But I just hope that in the future now that when they see shit like that happen, just like you in a relationship with somebody and you start seeing some bullshit, the red flags, you be like, hold up, she kind of on some bullshit right here. You know what I mean?
I'm going through that right now. Yep.
Facts, right? So it's like once you start seeing that, you're like, okay, all right, I see that. Boom, I'm cutting that off right now before you even get. No matter how good the pussy is, I'm cutting that off. I gotta cut it off. This ain't cool.
That's a fact.
You feel me? So I say all that to say, I felt like it kind of should have been happened if everything was as bad as what everybody's saying it was. Because I would hear a lot of things, but I didn't know for sure. That's why I don't like to speak and stuff like that. What's up, baby? You okay? You want to say hi real quick? Say hi.
Hey, hey, Queen.
Just woke up.
How you doing?
They saying how you doing. Say hi.
Hi. Hey, mama. Did you sleep good?
All right, go in there. Go wake up, sissy. All right. You come to our daddy's office, please. Thank you.
All right. So, hey, how do y'all feel about Nora's response? And you see him now. Norbs did not do anything with the RB King of the Dot promote, listen, watch. He's been clearly on blogs saying that he don't fuck with them. He don't watch battles over there. And him coming out and saying, he will have, that's an open option for him.
To be ain't nothing open for Norbs, but what I'm gonna agree with Diablo is that why did the URL put that statement out? What was the need to put that statement out? Because now we gotta hear Norbs and his comebacks. You feel me? That his forced comeback, so he has to think of something to say. So that's why he's saying all of this. But I think the URL is just, they understand controversy sells. So they're just gonna throw him under the bus. Not saying this is going on. This is just me saying it, but this is possibly happening. They just throw him on the bus because controversy sells. Quarantine, people need to talk about the URL. They just lost a big video battle with the RBE, according to the fans. So the URL got to keep their name up.
But keeping their name up by
saying we let go of this guy, we're gonna have better PGs now. A better PG process. We're gonna have the talent be promoted better.
That Crucible is terrible. So what PG?
I know. I'm just saying, I'm just in the defense. I don't try to be biased. I just try to see the good and the bad. But
what'd you say, Diablo?
Is horrible.
Like, what is it? After the audition phase, what the fuck happens next?
They haven't told us.
You know what?
What the fuck am I auditioning for?
You know what, y'all? I think they did that because they wanted the public to know that whatever he do, don't attach us to any of that shit no more. You feel me? Whatever this nigga is doing, he not with us. It's just like on a different level of shit, right? you know, if you know a nigga used to hang with us, with our crew, with our, you know what I'm saying, with my niggas, and he was doing some fuck shit, so we was like, yo, bruh, like, nigga, like, you making us look crazy, like, you feel me?
Right.
So
I think if it was
we
just
kind of distance ourselves, like, nah, he over there now. So whatever he do, he's representing what he does. So I think that's probably why they did that. You feel me? It's still kind of crazy. I think Bronxman and Diablo is right. It's kind of crazy, but it's like I get it, because if Norbes is known to be doing all that shit, I can see how they would want to separate themselves from that and say that shit publicly. He's no longer with us anymore.
So if you was Norbes, what would you do next? What would you be your next move if you was Norbes?
My next move, right after that, I would have did a video, but this is where he fucked up at. He played too much defense. People at the end of the day do respect authenticity and integrity and being honest. So if he would have came on there and been like, man, I'm really mad that this shit happened, and being real about how he really feel, and say, look, I didn't like the way they did that. I didn't like this. I didn't like that. But look, I did this shit. I fucked up. I was out here doing this shit, whatever. And kept it all the way funky. It would have shown the other people. ARP would have probably never made that video if he would have said, man, I've been on some shit. I need to do better. You know what I'm saying? If he would have never said any of that and just been contrite and been real and honest, you know what I'm saying? And maybe that was his level of being real. But what he did, I'm going to say it now, I was going to make a video, but what he did not do was show any humility whatsoever. No humility.
That's just like, I'm surprised he didn't start that live off with a prayer, like he did with the twerk situation.
Yeah, what he did with the twerk situation. I feel like he just does a lot of.
He didn't do it in that one either. Correct. He didn't show no humility in that one either.
Yeah, no. And humility go a long way, man. It's like, it really do. Just accepting the situation and saying, man, no, accepting your fault in the situation, and then keep it moving.
And probably down the road, it could have been easier for you to rejoin the URL if you would have shown something now. But now all he's doing is creating URLs a bigger enemy by shouting out RB and shouting out KOTD and saying if he comes back, he's not gonna be battling for number 2. He's going for number 1.
Well,
so
I don't.
Like you're already saying crazy shit off the back. So
yeah, man.
Well,
it's not a good look.
I don't know, because I think it's because he's done so much. It wouldn't matter. Because I've seen things like this before. Lush won the King of the Dot. Lush one's back with King of the Dot. Was he on fuckboy shit that whole time? No. He might have did something a couple of times, but it wasn't a lot to where they couldn't work with him anymore. Disaster. They had a big beef at a time, and then that got squashed, and they resumed right back to what they do. So I think it's just a combination of all the shit he's done throughout the 10-year stint or more that it got him in this position, and this is the position he's going to be at because the blog of the year goes to ARP.
Fucking killed them.
That shit was like masterful, bro. Like,
you should have just not said nothing. Like, you don't fall out with your people, then go shout out the ops. Like, he should have just not said nothing. At the end of the day, fuck shit or not, you still who you are. It's still a bunch of niggas who will probably want to still try to battle for you, even though they know that you don't work for you are real no more. Nigga, go throw an event, start a league or something. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He could easily take the manager route.
You've been in this game.
Mass manager.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if anybody's gonna let him do that. I don't
No,
know.
you'll find battle rappers that's willing. Come on.
Yeah, I guarantee
You're
you.
gonna. Yeah, I could probably in the next year get 20 guys that would say I wouldn't mind working with Norbs.
Man, give it like 2-3 months. Ain't nobody gonna be thinking about this no more like that. Like,
Yeah, come on. This is not.
I mean, I'm not gonna think about it after this week. I mean, after this weekend.
facts. Like, that's what I'm saying. So it's like he still understands the business of battle rap now. It's not. Let's not take that away. That man still knows a lot.
He can still go find talent, you know. So
the
yeah, I
question
understand
is,
what Bronx is saying.
Yeah, Bronx is on point. But the only question is, I guess, is like, will the leagues want to do work with him if he's a manager? Like, he's my manager and I want to get on URL. How is that gonna work? Like, are they gonna
right
give that any kind of attention? So that's the hard part. I'm pretty sure he knows what to do in situations, but as far as them actually talking to him, I don't know how.
Yeah.
It's crazy though.
This shit is nutty. I know that.
No, but the ARP, he really broke it down. He took video clips from previous other videos. Like, he really was talking to Norbes and explaining. And Norbes is probably looking at that video and probably played the defense role, because that's what he seems like. He seems like he just plays the defense on everything.
Yeah.
So he probably got offended. And he's probably not gonna make a response, but I know he's gonna play the defense role on this one. But he got bodied. Is the truth.
But he got bodied bad. Like, it was like, oh, yeah, ARP so funny. Like, the way he do it, and he look at the camera and then he goes that boom.
Yeah, and the way he edited it, you know what I mean?
ARP is he's something else, bro.
So, have y'all seen the latest battles? Now, the shout out to URL, the Bdot and Nitty on the rooftop.
That was crazy.
Yeah, nigga. That's what I want to see. Okay, the other quarantine shit. Yeah, no, that's not what I want to see. Big T versus Tay Rock. And no disrespect to the Midwest brother. He might take this as hate, which I know he will, because I've said some things. That wasn't it. That was dumpster juice. Dumpster juice.
That's some nasty ass juice.
Like, my stomach hurt.
Facts.
I like how she looked away, like
the fact.
What was so bad about it?
He was terrible. Terrible. Did you see it, Katos?
Yeah, I can't say he was terrible though, bro. I think it's the way he was trying to get across, like the way he was rapping in it. Like, I don't
the delivery.
Yeah, like in this type of shit, bro. Like, yeah, you want to rap, but I feel like you going up against a Tay Rock, you gotta. It's certain things you gotta do. You can't just. I don't know what he was trying to do. I'm trying to like sugar this shit up a little bit, but I don't know what he was trying to do with that flow. Like, in a quarantine kind of battle, a video battle, I feel like the simpler the better. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the simpler the better. Especially if you're battling a Tay Rock, who gonna come with them punches, who gonna come with that just potent back-to-back haymaker, every other bar crazy. You know, you can't rap the way Big T rap against a Tay Rock. Now, if he was rapping that against JC or something, maybe people might want to listen to that a little more. Cause I think that shit matters. I think depending on who you battling, people prepare to listen to that shit differently. If somebody battling a Lux, they know it's gonna be some intricate shit going on, so they listening. But what Big T was doing, I didn't understand that shit, to be real with you. I didn't get it.
Yeah, I was excited. Hold on real quick. Y'all go to talk.
Yeah, what I gotta say about the whole Big T thing is, like, honestly, Big T's been in the game for a long amount of time. Like, he what he's doing now, he's not making himself relevant to me. I just don't think that Big T got it no more. I just don't like. I feel like his last clear win versus K. Sean. Correct me if I'm wrong. What was the last clear Big T
Danger
win?
Zone. Danger Zone.
Danger Zone. So okay, so I gotta rewatch
I mean,
that
he
one.
he beat
Big
Rock.
T is what he used to be.
Not beat Rock. Who did he battle? Who did Rock battle and choke?
Oh.
It was
What
in
do you mean Rock battle?
Rock battle on a app event or something, and he choked all 3 rounds.
Oh, versus Shotgun Shug.
Okay, versus
Shotgun Shug, he got
okay.
choked.
Okay. Big T beat Jack Boy recently. You know what I mean?
But we're talking about clear wins.
It was
so
clear
he
for me.
Clearly beat these guys clear.
It was clear for me.
Because I just don't think that Big T is the killer that I thought he once was when I was seeing him in those stages when Smack had the time limits. I just think it's different.
I expect him to change up like he did. And the delivery of it just wasn't. It didn't give me that Big T feel, and that's what I meant by dumpster juice. For me, if you're not giving me what I'm used to, it's a fail. Then you're trying to change it up and do whatever you was doing in that. It just didn't work for me at all. You know what I mean? So, like, it's no disrespect to him. I want him to do better, and I know he felt disrespected. But when you was with NWX, DNA K Shine, they elevated. Official elevated. Saga elevated. These people elevated. I can't say you did. Is that my fault? No. Am I being a hater? No. I'm just telling you how the majority of people feel. This is how we feel.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. Like I just said, I feel like he was on the up, and then he just stayed in this place, and he's just there.
He's not even just stay in his place. It's a decline if you're not.
What do you guys think about when a battle rapper all of a sudden it just don't work no more? What do you think is happening? Like when that happened, you know what I mean? It's do you think it's because this is what I'm starting to feel like, and maybe we're victims of it. I'm starting to think that everybody else is starting to sound the same so much, and we got accustomed to their sound and how they rap. And
I don't think that Big T was nah.
You don't think
that Big T flow that he had that one though?
Because I tried, T.
I see what you're saying, though. I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Hold on, run that back.
But that one, nah. We're not. I don't think that. I don't think that's good.
Hey, run that back, K-Dos.
Yeah, run that back.
She didn't hear you say what you said.
Oh no! What I was saying was, could it be that I can't say it without laughing? Could it be that a lot of people are rapping the same? A lot of people got the twerk thing going. You know, it kind of the same kind of cadence. And Big T got his own little shit that he's trying to do. And maybe that's why we just not rocking with it, because our ears are so used to hearing what everybody else is doing that he start rapping. It's like, nah, that ain't it. You know, but I'm just trying to make sense of how somebody like him, who is so great at one point, can just be like, huh? Like when he started
Cause
rapping.
look, when K-Shine was taking a decline because he started, choking battles and things like that. Then he rebranded himself with DNA, and they elevated. They not really, well, now they are, but in a stretch, they wasn't like before Twerk, right? They rebranded themselves and they
Right.
made themselves a better version of what we like of them.
Okay.
It's a more
That makes sense.
evolved form
Right.
of
That
that
makes sense.
battler. You
That
know what I
makes
mean?
sense. Yeah.
And so he just, I don't know what it is. It feels like he's just stuck in limbo.
Look,
So you
I'm
feel like it's
gonna
not
say,
progressive.
I'm gonna say this right now. Yeah, progressive. Obvious. That's what I'm trying to say. He's not progressing. He had in the Murder Mook versus Averb. They didn't want to battle last. The battle that happened last on that card on the Murder Mook versus Averb was Big T versus Ill Will. The crowd, they was dipping. They didn't care anymore. Big T doesn't have that no more. You feel me? Like everybody was saying they was trying to hear Ill Will, but when Big T was rapping, nobody was into that. So I just think he's not progressing. She took the words right out of my mouth because I was gonna say that. He's just not progressing. So she nailed it right there. That's what has happened. I don't think Big T's progressing.
That's
He's
hard
saying it's
too.
the bloggers. He's on Twitter going ham, but we just feel we're the people that have to buy into it. So you're frustrated with us that we're not buying into what you're doing and that we're not showing you love and we appreciate what you've done. Yeah, one of the first haymakers in the first URL card with the LeBron James, the remains of him. We remember that shit. Versus Deacon Frost, Miguel Diablo, whatever his name is. You feel me? We know what you did, Big T. But the thing is, you haven't progressed.
Even with B Magic taking some time off too, right? He started getting back in it. And yes, he wasn't doing good, but to this date, for me, I feel like he's back. You know what I mean? He's a little bit better version of himself.
Big motherfucker, man.
And he's out here in these streets. You know what I mean? Doing battles. And I don't know. Big T has done battles, but nobody's talking about him. There's all with names that nobody really.
He battled Twerk. That should have been like a classic, right? We should have been talking about that battle a lot, right? He battled Twerk.
Did he win?
The URL give a nah? Like honestly, that battle. I'm gonna give it to Twerk, but that's what I'm saying. I'm not giving it to Big T.
That's bad. Niggas cannot laugh when we talk about this shit.
It is like we're not trying to knock him, but that's just how I feel in my heart. And like, as me being a batter fan and trying to see it progress, I gotta be real. Like that shit not hitting. You know how we talk about everybody do hit your soul. Big T, you not hitting my soul, brother. So
if we didn't care, we wouldn't talk about it. If we didn't give a fuck about you, you'll be all type of pussies, you know, disrespectful names towards you, everything. We need y'all to hear our frustration. Do what?
I said, what's up with the dog?
It's the next door. Hey!
Oh, I thought it was at your crib. I thought it was your crib since he was the only. That's careful.
It's some nigga with some pit bull.
He trying to tell us about Big T too. You feel what I'm saying? Because he got the same frustration.
He mad at the conversation right now.
Frustration that we do.
Yeah, my bad. It was this guy down the street. He got a pit bull, so he walked up the street, and I guess he stopped at my brother's house, and he got his goddamn dog out here. It's still, it's probably 1 year old and shit. So it's just barking and shit. So my bad. Damn, what was I gonna say?
Big T. You talking about Big T?
She thought about Big T.
Oh yeah. So it's not. I wish y'all would listen to the convictions that we have when we speak about y'all and the disappointments, right? Because we love y'all as battlers, especially the ones that's, you know, we grew up with, staples, the vets, the legends like yourself. We want you to be better than the rest of these niggas. You're at a, and your legacy is so far up here that you shouldn't be. How can I say this? It's not adding up for me, because
No, it's not. It's definitely
you're
not. Look at that. He's not
what
getting
you're
the
giving
name, the
us,
cards.
what you're giving us is what the Crucible is giving us, or some of these battlers that don't know the game, that don't know the game, right? And you should be more seasoned than that. I would thought you would be able to your transitions is horrible through the eras,
Yeah.
and it shouldn't be that way. You know what I mean? You're part of the Midwest movement.
Look at everybody in the Midwest movement. It's only really him and Young Ill that's questionable. Everybody else, they really took off.
I shouldn't have to say I'll put more stock in a big cannon. I'll put more stock in a young cannon over what Big T has been doing of late. And I shouldn't have to say I shouldn't be able to say that.
But that's fair though, as of late.
Yes, as of late. And so I don't know what he needs to do either. I don't. Because it's NWX has been formed for how long?
And it's not that. It's not that. The Smack Volume series best fits him, and he hasn't been on one. Why is that? Is it because his name is not in that discussion within the battle rap community? Like,
I think it's the same.
That would help his career.
I think
if he goes on Smack Volume, he'll have a good battle. Yeah. That's his element.
I think it's the same as when we was talking to Truffaut about the comparison of him and Jack Boy. What have you done for URL? What product and what moments, what have you contributed to be showcased more? You can't say a lot. So I think that's why he's not on these specific type of cards.
So his status from starting on the URL on up. We're not even talking about, you know, before the URL, because he was obviously battling before the URL. But I'm talking about from the URL. This is his first battle. All his URL battles. You're gonna tell me that everything he has done couldn't give him at least a battle on a Smack? So you're gonna put Chilla Jones over Big T?
No, because
Chilla Jones is doing
more. Chilla Jones is doing more and elevating more in his career than.
But because of the status, this is a status thing, isn't it?
Yes and no. It's what you're doing with your status. What is he doing? Yes, he has been on there. Yes, he's had moments. Yes, but throughout the years to now, what have you gave us?
Also, think about this. Chilla Jones battled Twerk, and that was a great battle. That was a battle. Big T battled Twerk.
Big T had a battle on that card too, I believe.
Yeah,
who he battled on that?
Chilla Jones. How did I forget? He did battle, but he didn't have a good showing.
No, that was a volume though, wasn't it?
Oh yeah,
Jones,
yeah.
That was a volume.
Yeah.
No, but that wasn't the volume. That wasn't the volume of day one. The one that I'm not saying day two.
It don't matter. It's still a small room.
Not a volume.
It's still a small room though.
It's a small room, but
It
it's
don't
not
matter
like the
if a
battle.
volume or another event that's small. It don't matter.
What volume was that?
That was the recent one. Because remember, it was a 2 day. That was when Jerry West
The one in
battled
December.
Glue Easy.
Oh yeah.
Volume 5. Volume 5. I
Who else
forgot who
battled
was
on that
battling.
one? Yeah, it was that. It was Volume 5.
That was
Big
Old
Keith
Red
battled
and Geechee
somebody.
Gotti. Old Red and Geechee Gotti, right?
Yeah.
Was it Rum Nitty? It might have been Rum Nitty. I think
Well, I
he
think
battled
you're
Rum
right,
Nitty.
Bronx man. I think you're right.
Rum
I think it
Nitty and
was
Big
from
K,
Big T. I
Big T.
think that's the battle that happened, and it was Rum Nitty that came out, heavily, favored after the battle.
I think
Yeah.
I think you're
It was
right.
Rum Nitty. You're right.
It was Rum Nitty, yeah, and I think so. But that's Rum Nitty though. You feel what I'm saying? Like, who really could be besides Bdot? Because we got to talk about Bdot. Because Bdot in that battle, he showed a different level. I'm sorry to cut off the whole thing, but that just reminded me. Bdot, like you already know I rock with Rum Nitty. If for people that don't know, my favorite battle rappers is Briz Rawstein, Rum Nitty. Definitely JC, K Shine, and that fifth. I really don't got a fifth. I always go with those 4. But Bdot clearly beat my main man Rum Nitty. Bdot showed a different level that this battle. Bdot needs to be in the volume. That I understand that Lux comparison thing from the beginning, but we got to start looking past that because
Look,
No, I need
he
to see.
got
I
in a
need to see.
volume.
that mother,
I need to
He
see
got
him
in
and
a
Lux.
volume might not lose.
Him and
that's
Lux
what
in
I'm
a
saying.
volume. Him and Lux in a volume.
Son went crazy. I that was crazy. If I would have seen that Bdot versus JC, I would have already been on but right now, I don't think a lot of people could be Bdot. After that battle, god damn, that's a different cloth
I've
right
been
there.
saying that. Look.
This battle woke me up, right? I've always known that Bdot was fire, but this battle right here,
Yeah, I
this is the
understand
best
that.
Bdot I ever seen.
I understand that.
This is the best Bdot. I like this battle with Cortez. He had a lot of good dope battles, but this one right here, I feel like for me as a fan, this is his breakout battle to me. This is crazy.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Those are on the apps. So
I want to see Bdot versus. I want to see Bdot versus Tay Rock or Bdot versus K Shine. That's what I want to see. Something like that.
Tay Rock would die.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I think Tay Rock will to that Bdot. Nah, not to that one. That one will smoke anything.
K Shine can make it a fight, but I still have him losing.
That would be interesting.
That'd be good.
So you think he gotta have a hard time with?
Do what?
Who you think he'll have a hard time with?
Who, Bdot?
Yeah.
Twerk.
They could have been Rum Nitty, but look what he did with Rum Nitty. So it's like, look, you got to think. You would have to say a Lux after that performance.
Yeah, I say Twerk though.
I don't know.
Twerk?
I don't know.
Just because of the energy.
Come prepared?
Just because he better.
I think hey, if Twerk came like he battled Rum Nitty,
that will be a classic.
That will be a classic.
He dropped the ball versus Geechee, so it's like, if he would have had that, because that should have been an undeniable classic with Geechee. So it's like, can we rely on Twerk to give us what he's capable of?
Well, to be honest, a lot of people. I mean, there's some people. I'm not gonna say a lot. There's quite a bit people that have maybe edging Nitty versus Twerk.
No. I'm not saying that was a clear win for Twerk. I never said that.
Oh, I know.
Oh, okay.
I was just saying. But yeah. So yeah, I think that's gonna be the show today. You know what I mean? We've been on here for a while. Shout out to Kato's Media for coming on,
Salute.
chopping it up with us.
I had a great time, man. This was great. Hey,
Yeah.
Capo, Bronx Man, Rich, Diablo, I'm gonna look out for you. I'm gonna look out for your
I'm gonna
battles.
send that. I'm gonna send that
Bronx,
today.
Bronx Man, I respect your mind, brother. I like
He
the
has
way
a channel too.
Salute.
you
He
got
has a
one
channel
too.
too. Bronx
I'ma
Man
Oh, you
Rich.
subscribe.
got. It looks like you got a channel, so I'm definitely gonna subscribe to your shit. Fact.
Yeah,
Yeah.
appreciate you. I'm gonna do it. I'm going on my phone and do this right now because I'll forget. No, mine.
Well, while you doing that, do you have anybody that you want to give an L to? It don't matter. It don't matter where it comes from. Entertainment, politics, battle rap, music, whatever.
Shit, L. I want to give an L to 2020. This shit horrible.
Carbo, what I keep telling you. You see? Come on, I keep telling Carbo this, man. Throw this year away.
I hate
Yeah.
this shit, bro. I lost. I say I lost. This is my favorite player. I lost Kobe Bryant. You don't understand how that hit me. That was my favorite player growing up. Like I used to wear I played ball, so I used to wear everything like Kobe. I had the wristband joint when he went to the sleeves. I had that happened. Then COVID-19 just ruined everything.
They talking about 2 years.
Shit is crazy, bro.
2 years.
For the next 2 years.
Yeah. Until it's completely gone.
And when next time we go get a good event in battle rap, bro? Like this year is
Battle rap is over with.
Hold this L for right now, 2020.
Diablo.
Yes.
Yeah. Who you got, baby?
Okay, so I saw this meme on Facebook the other day, y'all. If you're not familiar with Chicago rap, this might go over your head a little bit, but I got faith in y'all. So I saw a meme, and it was like, who you got, bar for bar? Keyword, bar for bar. King Louis versus Bump J.
Uh-huh.
Bump J.
How is that even a fucking comparison?
Bump J all day.
I didn't even know King Louis was even known for bars. Isn't he like drill? Isn't he drill? No, I'm just saying. I just known him for drill.
Fuck exactly. Like, how is this even a fucking comparison? Bump J versus King Louis? Like, are y'all serious? Bar for bar. Like, oh, I'm giving L to whoever the fuck made that meme. Huh?
I laughed. We laughed. That's funny.
That was so disrespectful to Bump. Like, don't play with us like that.
Yeah.
Man.
Bronx Man.
No, I'm gonna just give the L right back to the Norbes. I'm gonna give it right back to Norbes for fucking up his situation with the URL. You could have had something good, build connections. You see what the URL is doing. You see with the caffeine app. You see Drake behind it. And like, it's gonna elevate. The URL is gonna elevate. You fucked up. You dropped the ball. You missed out on a lot of money, a lot of potential money for selfish reasons. Take this L, man. Take this L for the big ass bag that you lost.
Well, I wanted to say something. I forgot to say it earlier. Karma's a bitch. I know that. And also, I've seen this story before, meaning the whole twerking Norbs thing. I could remember a time when, do you know there was a battle that went viral where the dude ran through the guy's pocket and took his wallet?
Oh, yep. I know that one.
And then he sit back in his pocket.
Nah, he was like, and then he threw some of the stuff on the floor.
Yeah, and his
I
weed
think he
fell on the
actually
floor.
took.
His weed fell on the floor.
His weed fell on the floor. Yeah.
Around that time, there was a story that went out that New Jersey Twerk was having a threesome with this dude's girlfriend that was a battle rapper.
I remember that.
Some years later, Norbs is trying to smash the baby mama. No here, no there, huh? Okay. Anyway, back to my L's.
Yo, I did not know that though. He just
Damn.
dropped that out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like he just came through, interrupted the whole situation. He said, "Let me drop this for y'all."
I'm gonna do. Hey, Bronx.
Yeah, facts. That
Okay.
definitely deserves of that.
Yeah.
What the
Hey,
That's
for
my.
the viewers,
Yeah, I swear to God.
that's his thing right there, bro.
No, I know, I know,
Y'all know when
I
he put his face
know.
to that screen?
I know, but every time that shit is so
I already
funny,
know
bro.
the vibe.
That's why on my screen it says capology facts. Okay, meaning it's kind of called wordplay a little bit because I'm capo,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you know the definition of ology,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
facts. Okay, my L's.
Capo.
He wanna know. He wanna
I'm out.
know.
I'm a bar
Come on,
nigga.
talk your shit.
I'm a bar
Talk your
nigga.
shit.
Like
Ain't nobody beat him. We got an undefeated man over here. You feel me?
my L's go to Norbs. Yep. My other L goes to everybody that voted for Trump because he might win this second term.
No. Yeah. I agree.
My other L will go to, if this is true, and I wasn't going to vote. I really didn't want to vote for him anyway before all this came out. But this is really like, you was trying to push upon a girl in a sexual way, young man. Like you like Trump, huh? That's what we doing. With that information that came out, you might just sealed your loss. That means you let us down, and we got to deal with this bum ass for another 4 years. So that's if we make it through this pandemic. I'll just tell you that. And then my other L goes to
Damn.
the battle rap community. The battle rap community.
And she a
Right?
What the
comedian.
fuck we
And
do?
she a comedian. Like she's short.
I need y'all to keep the same fucking energy. I'm gonna keep on telling y'all niggas this. Okay? You can't on one hand condone another nigga's actions, and then if another nigga do the same thing, you tear him down. We need to stay consistent. You're contradicting yourself. You're being hypocritical. If you don't know what those words are, go to a dictionary. Or push Google and speak into the phone because you might not know how to spell. A lot of you niggas don't know how to read. I'm just saying. And that's all my L's. I don't have no more L's, Diablo. I'm sorry.
Got one more. Come on, I know you got one more. You might as well give it to me.
I got an L. I got
do.
an L for these women out here in these streets. I'm single now. I see a lot of suspect red flags running around here. It makes me feel like I'm about to be by myself for the rest of my life.
What's the top 3 red flags you done seen?
What?
What's the top 3 red flags you done seen so far? You just been like, oh no, bitch.
If you let me smash, you start being clingy. You start showing emotions.
What? This is going left.
Emotions like, why haven't you called me? Oh, you ignoring me and shit?
Okay.
I'm not trying to hear that at all. Okay? And when you want me to care about your feelings like in a relationship way, them are red flags for me. after I tell you that I'm not getting into a relationship for a while, after 7 years, I need at least a year or two to get me together. Because that's what you're supposed
Okay,
to do
listen,
in relation. When you
but
jump in and out of relationships, you bring that baggage to your each in relationships. That's why it fails.
oh,
Okay.
okay.
If you go
But you
10
never know
years, you need at
who
least a
fighting
few
that, King.
years to get yourself together and get your emotional, your feelings in check. You know what I mean? Then you can be able to move on to another relationship and give them your all, not the baggage you bring it from another relationship. The only bags the new girl wants is the ones with your clothes in it. And that's all I want too. I don't need, oh, well, my ex, that you're not over your ex then. You're not over what he did to you. Until you over that, I can't fuck with you.
Yo, you
And
got to get the mic out for that one though.
if I'm not over, you want the
Yeah,
mic?
that's
I
fact.
got you.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I got you. I got the
No,
mic.
that's definitely a fact. That's definitely a
And
fact because
that goes for men too.
hold on.
That goes for men also. So I appreciate everybody that's tuning in. Please subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to Kato's Media. Okay? It's right there at the bottom of the screen or on his box if you don't know how to spell.
Appreciate
Go to Bronxman Rich's YouTube channel. Subscribe. Okay? Tap into Diablo on Twitter. You can catch her there. You can catch her on Facebook, but I'm not going to say her name like that. You know what I mean? You got to go on Twitter first. She's trying to get her Twitter followers up.
Scarface
Okay?
_ Diablo.
That's a fact. And then subscribe here. Hold It Cell TV. Thank y'all again
Fact.
for tuning in.
Go
And
real quick, Bronx Man. What's the name of your channel again? Is it just Bronx Man?
Yeah, it's Bronxman Rich all together.
Okay, bet. I just want to make sure.
You got a Twitter?
Yeah.
Yeah, follow me on Twitter too, and then I'll just probably because I'm on my phone on Zoom right now, so after I get on my phone, I'll just follow you back and subscribe to your channel.
Bet.
That's a fact. So yeah, this
There
is
we go,
Hold It Cell
yeah,
podcast.
we got the connection out here.
Facts.
Salute to my main man. We just had a crazy first.
For sure.
That's a fact.
So let's go.
So y'all have a good day and salute to y'all again. This is Hold It Cell podcast, episode 2. And y'all niggas, hey, look, I dropped about 8 things on the channel. That's more than y'all got from me in a month. You know what I mean? Y'all got it in a week. So stay tuned, tap into all the blogs, all the content, and we'll see y'all next weekend. So salute to y'all. Don't hold us hell.
Everybody.
Salute.
So.